Do you live round here?
I do, mate.
What do you think of all this? I've just been seeing cars getting smashed and all sorts.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It really is.
What's your reason for not joining in with them?
Because I'm not a fucking arsehole like them.
Absolutely disgusted. This was not a protest. It was an excuse for people to be antisocial, essentially. And you can clearly see what they've done.
Wow, this guy's car's literally been smashed to pieces. He literally lives here.
They're doing all the wrong things. We don't want to be part of that. You've come here to do your duty, and they'll give you plenty blessings for it to protect your community.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, sahabat semuanya. Masyarakat Inggris yang sudah muak turun ke jalan untuk mengikuti unjuk rasa anti-rasisme sebagai aksi tandingan terhadap demonstrasi kelompok sayap kanan yang menimbulkan kerusuhan beberapa waktu lalu. Kelompok sayap kanan yang sebelumnya turun ke jalan melakukan unjuk rasa terhadap Muslim dan imigran ilegal malah membuat publik Inggris meradang. Hal ini dikarenakan aksi mereka yang merusak fasilitas pribadi warga setempat, seperti kaca jendela rumah dan kaca mobil warga. Bahkan beberapa dari mereka sempat melakukan penjarahan di sebuah toko.
The people that have attacked me the most in my life have been old white men.
Yeah,
old
literally.
white men.
I've felt more unsafe by white men down the street than I have ever really immigration.
The reason why you have illegal immigrants coming over is because of issues that the UK has caused and issues that the UK helps to fund. You create problems for people and then you complain about someone needing asylum.
So this is like a local masjid, yeah, the local mosque. And there's it literally just threw a stone through the window. Guys, this is pretty dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. All I'm hearing is windows getting smashed. This is crazy, guys. Look at that to the right of me, there's already a window that's been smashed. I mean, they're smashing a car who's... Oh my God.
What are we doing here? If you're not white, you can't go through.
Wow. All sorts being smashed up. I think that those guys have robbed a shop. What do you think? Do you live around here?
I do.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
Absolutely not. It's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
What do you who do you think? What do you have to say? I mean, I'm speechless. Young people smashing up people's houses.
So am I. I've never seen anything like it. They're not the protesters. They're the bad ones.
It's sad to say, but this has really become racial. This isn't about politics or anything. This has just become an excuse for people to destroy the local community, similar to what we saw in the London riots. And I feel like this is just the beginning. I can imagine this happening all over England now.
Berbeda dengan apa yang dilakukan oleh komunitas Muslim yang bersatu melindungi diri dan mempertahankan masjid mereka dari serangan kelompok sayap kanan, dalam sebuah video terlihat orang-orang Muslim juga membagikan air mineral dan menyajikan teh dan kopi untuk petugas kepolisian yang kewalahan dalam menghalau protes dari kelompok sayap kanan.
This is a community, you see?
Mereka juga mendatangi pemilik toko-toko yang dirusak oleh kelompok sayap kanan yang mengatasnamakan orang Muslim sebagai pelakunya.
And many of you have seen what's happened outside the Clumsy Swan, and I can only just like to say to the management here that we're very, very sorry of what has happened here today. As many of you have seen what has happened, and that is not a true reflection of who we are as a community. And to you, my friend, I know you was in the pub and it must have been horrifying, but again, I'd like to apologise on our behalf.
Brightman, you don't have to apologise for everybody. It's only a small minority on everybody's side. Everybody's side. You don't have to apologise for the people.
And this is a message going out to people who are coming out to protest. Brothers, if your intention is not clear, stay at home.
One more thing. Come closer.
We are one. That's what unifies us. I love you all.
Sementara itu di Birmingham, Syekh Asrar Rashid berpesan kepada orang-orang muslim agar mereka tidak terprovokasi dengan apa yang dilakukan oleh kelompok sayap kanan. Karena menurutnya itulah yang mereka inginkan agar kelompok muslim terpancing dan melakukan kekerasan.
What I'm going to say to everyone is, remember, many of you are too young to remember 2001 Bradford riots. When Bradford riots happened, there was a rumor that the far right will enter Bradford city centre. Based on that, young Asian Pakistani lads rioted against the police and some of them were sentenced up to 25 years. Don't make that mistake. Don't allow the far right to provoke you into violence for which you will be sentenced for tens of years in jail. It's not worth it. With regard to the far right are cowards. They throw acid on women's faces. They attack people who are isolated. They won't come for this crowd. They're not going to arrive here. They're going to go for isolated individuals. They're going to go for women. They pull off women's hijabs. They're a bunch of cowards that only go for isolated individuals. The agenda of the far right is to make Muslims violent. We will not be violent. We will not reciprocate their violence. You understand? We're Muslims. So that's the message for today, that we don't need to behave the way they behave.